Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and today I have with me Matous or Matt of Boostpace. So he's the CMO of Boostpace, and actually we were just chatting about they're going to have a product launch tomorrow. So let's go and support that. Now, this is the second time that we have Boostpace in our live stream, and the first time was last November. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make that one. It was Venki who did the live stream for us. Yeah, and then today it will be my turn, and I'm going to interview Matt, and we have a lot of new things to bring to you. And Matt is going to show to you. Now, the thing is, Boostspace was okay. So they launched in AppSumo a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and it's only available for purchase in AppSumo for general members up to tomorrow. And then after that, it will only be available for AppSumo Plus members until Sunday. So I will
Yeah, she's stuck, right? I was just wondering if it's just me, or if it's Elma. That's kind of fun, actually. So, did I just hijack this whole thing? Oh, and she's out. Oh, and she's
I'm
back.
back.
Damn.
When did I stop? I kept on talking, and then suddenly, oops, why am I offline? Okay, so let's start again. Uh, okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is Elma, the non-tech techie, and tonight I have Matt of Boostpace. So he's the chief marketing officer of Boostpace, and last November we actually had a live with Jan, and it was hosted by Venki, and tonight it will be with me. Now, I'm so excited about this because 2 weeks ago, they launched in AppSumo, and it's only available until tomorrow for everyone. And then for Plus members, AppSumo Plus members, it will be available until Sunday. So you don't have much time to purchase this. And I would suggest for you to purchase this within the day if you are not an AppSumo Plus member. Okay, so what we're going to discuss today are the latest features in that they are rolling out on Boostspace, which are the simplified integration. They have enhanced system performance with 20% acceleration. So now your integrations or your workflows are much faster. You have easier access to their help center, so they have an improved documentation. You have custom fields, and you have a mobile app as well. And then there are upcoming features that Matt is going to reveal to us as well. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in to our live stream. And remember, I will post a link to AppSumo later on, and also let us know if you have any questions. Just ask. Okay, so I'm finally back, and I did that in one breath. Okay, so
Nice.
right, okay, so thanks so much, Matheus, for joining our live stream today. And okay, maybe there are some people that do not know yet what is Boostpace. So if we could introduce what is Boostpace and what do you do in Boostspace, and how can Boostspace help businesses?
Sure thing. So thanks again for having me, Elma, and hello everyone. I can see that the number of the attendees is rising. I've actually just shared this to our community, so maybe some of our clients and boosters will jump over.
Right.
So to introduce Boostpace in like a couple of sentences, it's actually pretty simple. We combine integration platform such as Zapier or N8N or Pable or Albato or Active Pieces and cloud database. So Airtable, Google Sheets, Notion, whatever you use as a cloud database, basically. So as a combination of these two, we kind of offer like a USB of like an ultimate data management solution. So basically, you can build whatever automations you think of. You can build a single source of truth, which you may already have heard, or this is the first time, but basically, I have a presentation ready, so it's pretty easy to explain it visually. So we will get to that later.
Right. So what I want to tell everyone about Boost Space is that okay, so we know Zapier, we know Pably, and these are mainly connecting one app to another one way. But what Boost Space does is that it actually has a centralized record. That's what was explained very well by Yan last in our last live stream, where they have these records, and that's the reason why they have number of records is one of the limits, and then they sync the data to these records. So it doesn't matter whether does it come in from your CRM, from your accounting system, from your I don't know where else where data come from, but from if you have data, then it can be synced from wherever it is coming from via Boostspace, and you have one central record. So in this case, because right now the issue with some of the automations is, for example, like today, when I talked to Matthews about this live stream, we said we are going to do it at 3 p.m. 2 p.m. GMT, but I made a mistake and I scheduled it at 3 p.m. But I told Matu, sorry, I can't reschedule because it means that I have to manually delete it in all the channels. I have to update, a lot of things. But if I am using Boostpace at that time, and today I really wish to learn how to do that, then I don't have to worry about what was already posted because I can simply change something and it will be updated in everywhere. Okay, so and that's the power of Boost Space. So shall we start?
Yeah, let's jump straight into it.
I hope I explained it well.
Yeah, you actually did. Nice, you nailed it completely.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so I've prepared a couple of slides to get you guys synced on what we've been up to for the couple of last months and what we are up to regarding the future of this space. As Elma said, um our main USB is that instead of this, which is basically you using an integration platform like Zapier or Make or Public Active Pieces, Albato, whatever you use, you are probably connecting tools to each other instead of doing this, right? Like this is the sophisticated way of doing things. So I just wanted to visualize this whole thingy so everyone is on the same board. So I wanted to share with you guys because we are always transparent in whatever we do. I feel like boosters, that's how we call our users, already know that. So basically, the traction here has been pretty crazy over the past few months. Since we launched the AppSumo, we got over 2,000 new users on board. Our community on Facebook and Slack skyrocketed. So we got like almost 1,000 users within the Facebook community and over like 200 within the Slack community. I highly recommend joining those because a lot of our users are already able to help you out with most of the issues that you will stumble upon. So it's pretty nice to see users helping each other. Yeah, we've won Product Hunt with our last launch. We've been talking with Elma before start of this webinar, and we will be actually launching tomorrow too, so you can check it out, and we will be really happy for any kind of support and we've landed some enterprises. And the MRR is there just to show you guys that we mean this. This is not like a one-time thingy. We want to do an AppSumo, get all the LTD cash, and then just like shut it down and run away. We've been building this for 6 years. So it's not like a garage one-time thingy. Even though building things in a garage seems like the way, at least that's what history showed. So let's talk about something that's coming up. So Elma mentioned some of these features. I got actually everything visualized. So just to sum up things, we've released a 3.14 version last week, and there's some huge adjustments and like UX/UI improvements. Because the number one thing that we got from a lot of our users is that there's a steep learning curve. 100% agree when it comes to data and data synchronization. It's not like a playground thingy. It's you gotta be a little tech savvy. You gotta like know what you want to achieve with your data and with your tools. So there might be a moments where you're feeling kind of lost. So that's why we focused on making things easier. And we've actually launched Boostspace Academy, which is like a video step by step, straight from our founder and CEO Tadeas. And I want to show you or couple of the key features, such as the built-in integrator. So instead of opening a new window when you're creating integrations, you are actually now just opening an iframe within Boostspace, and there's no need for you to go any further. You will basically just choose your tool, choose what you want to do, and then the integrator will open in iframe, so you don't have to go anywhere else. We've also built a new help center. That's kind of like my favorite part, and the academy is actually built in iframe too. So whenever you're feeling lost, you can always just click the help icon on the top right side, and you can open video guides and choose where you are actually stuck. And Tareas will just get you through within a step-by-step video. It's one of my favorites so far. Uh, Very often we got requests for new integrations, and especially integrations when it comes to other AppSumo select deals. So what we did is we reached out to a couple of those. You for sure can already recognize some of these apps, as they are really AppSumo favorites. And if you go to our website into the integration section, you will be able to filter out all of those. We got tools like Neuron Writer, which has been really popular. And we are actually coming up with even more exclusive integrations. Exclusive means that you won't be even able to get them within make.com itself. This is just in our integrator. And when it comes to new features, I before I jump into what's coming up within the few months ahead of us, there's a couple of more things like request integrations. You can actually request integration directly on our website. The help, we got paid support. So if you know what you want to set up as a flow, but you're unable to do so because you lack the skill within the integrator or Boostspace, you can actually jump on 30 minutes paid consultation, which is paid only if you're satisfied, meaning that the partner was able to set up your desired use case. Um, so yeah, I feel like I've mentioned, yeah, we've reached 1,800 integrations like 2 months ago, and I feel like we should be able to hit 2,000 integrations within 2 months. So around half of this year, we should be over 2,000 integrations, which is a huge milestone for us. Another regular complaint or like a feedback was that the system is pretty slow and it's taking a lot of the CPU when it comes to usage. And so we did a lot of improvements, and we are now at approximately 50% more speed or 150% speed compared to the previous state. So these are just like a key features. I'm not sure if there's anyone in the comments who would want to know more, or should I, Elma, should I go straight to the vision? I feel like you're muted.
Okay, so yes, you are right. I was muted. Okay, so I saw some questions in okay from the audience, but we can ask these later.
Cool. So I'm just gonna
Okay.
keep moving.
Okay. Yes, please.
So, uh, what's next? This is huge. This is huge, guys. So basically, the next logical thing is obviously, including AI within our product. And it's not going to be one of these AI enhanced product features and like shady stuff. It's actually pretty straightforward. So we are about to introduce three new AI features. The first one that's coming up is data transformation, which is basically just like a fancy name for AI mapping field feature. Meaning, whenever you will be connecting tools to Boostspace, our engine will be able to map the fields for you. So it's like 100% more easy to build whatever you want because the field mapping is where most of the users getting stuck. So our AI engine will be able to help you out with that. Then the second feature is data enrichment, which will be data enrichment directly within Boostspace modules. So for example, within your contact module, you will be able to create a column, an AI column, and you will be able to put down based on the surname, guess, country of this lead or origin of this lead, or if it's going to be a product database, you can basically just say, based on name and short description of this product, create a SEO optimized meta description for this product. And then you can sync it to Shopify and all the marketplaces, etc. So you will be able to enrich your data with AI directly within Boostspace. And then the last one is AI Assistant, which is basically like your dedicated ChatGPT, but it's actually reading all your business data in real time. So you're asking it, and it's actually giving you a response based on everything that you've got in Boostspace, contacts, orders, products. So you can ask for cross data, insights, etc. Let me show
Oh,
you
I
the.
have a question on these
Mhm.
because okay, so you have your these AI uh, functions, but do we need to bring our own open AI key or is it included?
No, it's built in.
It's
It's
built
built in
in. Okay.
Boostspace. Same way as we got the make.com engine built in and you don't need make.com account, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
the same with ChatGPT. You won't be needing your ChatGPT. It's going to be built in Boostspace.
Okay, so it's specifically trained for that, and I just can't recall. Is there any coding involved in Boostpace or completely no code?
Nope.
Okay,
Still no
great,
code. Remaining no code, and we aim to remain no code for the rest of the universe. I want to
cool.
show you a little bit more in detail. So this
Hmm.
is data transformation. Basically, you will choose the tool, you will choose AI scenario, and it's going to map your fields. You will be able to write prompts to edit the field mapping. So for example, if some of the field mapping will seem a little off, you can just write a prompt and it's going to rewire.
Matt, your voice is breaking down a bit.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Damn.
Earlier it was
Okay.
clear in the beginning.
Okay. Is it better now?
Similar, but yeah, it's better now.
Okay, I'm gonna slow down just to be sure. I didn't change anything on my end, so let's just see if.
Right. There
Okay,
was a crackling sound, so
got it. So
but now it's
seems like
fine.
we should be good. Cool, cool. So yeah, so you'll be choosing a tool, then you will basically choose a pre-made AI-powered scenario, and it's gonna map all the fields in Boostspace, so we will be good to go. Then we got the data enrichment. You will create a column, and based on any other column within Boostspace, you will be able to enrich your data with ChatGPT API. Again, reminding there will be no need to have your own ChatGPT. You will be using our ChatGPT. So the third one is the one that's basically the most complex one and my favorite personally, and that's the AI assistant. You will be able to ask across modules and the data within Boostspace and ask for anything. So best-selling products, top-performing clients, and you can do cross-module questions. So you can be asking what user segment is our most profitable when it comes to top-selling products, right? So it can combine data types across the prompt. So that's pretty cool. Um, I just want to once again go through the timeline. So data transformation will be released really soon. I'm expecting just a couple of weeks, and it's gonna be included in all plans, meaning all tiers of the AppSumo, grow or scale, we don't care. Data transformation engine will be available in all Boostspace tiers. Data enrichment will be part of the tier 3 on AppSumo. So if you want to be sure data enrichment will be available for you, make sure to get the highest tier on AppSumo. And it's going to be available within Scale and Enterprise when it comes to regular pricing. And the AI assistant will be coming up by the end of this year or the third quarter this year.
Oh, it's
And it's
back.
going to
The
be
crackling sound.
the clicking sound is back. Then
Y-
that's tricky.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna talk even slower and see if it's better.
No, it's not better.
It's not better? So let me maybe, is this better?
No.
That's weird.
Yeah. So there is a feedback here.
Uh,
Voice cracking again. There.
Voice cracking again. Damn.
Yeah.
What
You
about
know, it's
now?
not only me. Yes, it's still cracking.
It's still cracking? I don't know what to do. What about now?
Um, it's still
Damn. Well, this
when
seems like.
it's only whenever you speak, but not if you're not speaking.
Hmm. So I'm just gonna remain silent.
Yes. Let me do the presentation. No, just kidding. I don't even know what you're doing.
So I'm changing the microphone settings. Is it
Okay.
making any difference?
Yes, now it's clear.
Now it's clear.
Yes.
It makes no sense because I changed nothing. So let's just keep.
That's so cool. That's so weird. Okay, so let's continue.
So let's continue. So that's the Boostspace AI coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just to sum up, we've combined these two things, and you can actually get the deal on AppSumo till tomorrow. We are ending tomorrow. So just a quick reminder, if this seems interesting to you at any point, tomorrow is your last day. And I would once again maybe just make a quick shout out to Elma and remind you guys about the product hunt,
Yes, so
which is also
tomorrow there
tomorrow.
is a product hunt
Yeah.
launch, and tomorrow is the last day for everyone to buy Boostpace on AppSumo, and then for the Plus members, it will be until Sunday. Now there are like I have a few questions regarding the accounts because now I'm looking at the AppSumo screen. You also have it there. And okay, so the license tier 3 is the one with 20,000 records, and the maximum we can get is 3 tier 3.
Yeah, tier
Is that
3
correct?
is the top tier.
Okay. And okay, so for example, in my case, I have previously purchased from another marketplace from SaaS Mantra. And what will happen if I want to upgrade to tier 3?
So for SaaS Mantra users, if there
Mm-hmm.
are some, hi, we love you guys because you were the first ones to give us a chance. Uh,
Right.
Whenever there's a SaaS Mantra or any, that's basically the only previous LTD we've done. And
Yeah.
we're never gonna do another one. We will only do SaaS Mantra or AppSumo. There's not gonna be another marketplace available.
Right.
There's always like an individual approach. We don't have like a mapped plans like SaaS Mantra to AppSumo. And to be
Mm-hmm.
quite honest with you, SaaS Mantra deal was slightly better than AppSumo for obvious reasons because they were our early adopters and it was
Mm-hmm.
our first LTD. But the AppSumo deal is still so good that it makes me want to grab one every day I'm waking up. So I wouldn't be waiting. I don't want to say like that the AppSumo deal is worse than SaaS Mantra. It's just slightly different because we are in a completely different place than when we were doing the SaaS Mantra deal.
You're right. Okay, so guys, just make sure that you understand. And okay, so now let's start answering some questions.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
All right. So for Asif, the most concerning thing for him is the deal about the deal is the record limit. So you have this limit of 5,000 for tier one, 10,000 for tier two, and 20,000 for tier three. So that is his concern. Is the cost for records more than the cost of operations for Boostspace?
Yeah, that's a good idea. By the way, hi Asif. We've been talking for the past few days. So yeah, let me give you a little bit of a context. I know that for most of the LTD users and for the whole LTD community, it might seem that our record limits are really low, and it's not such a good deal that we are saying it is. But I need you to understand that as an LTD, it's a one-time payment. So we need to set the tiers in a way that it's a long-term win-win, right? That's like our main goal is to make this a win-win. So in long term, it makes sense for both of us, and we don't have to shut down this whole thing because we screwed ourselves with the limits. So the limit, the record and operation limits are set in a way that we are here for a long run. We've actually created a monthly, like a small $10 monthly package for the LTD users. It's strictly for our LTD users. Our regular users are not allowed to use this or to buy this package. And it's just $10, and you can increase your limits for 20K. And it doesn't matter. It's not like a fixed. You can use these 20K for operations or records. So if you need more records, you can use these 20K for only records. If you want to do it 50-50, you can do 10K for records and 10K for operations. And when it comes to cost for records, it's kind of hard to answer this question, but in general, I would say that the records at this point are more are the bigger cost for us.
Okay, so that's a bigger cost. Okay, so next is since we are on the topic of records, let's do this one. What does record what does a record mean? Does it mean rows or tables or what?
Yeah, it's a row. It's a row across the whole boost space. It doesn't really matter what module you're gonna use. You can be contacts, products, task, whatever. Whenever you're gonna create a row, it's gonna count as a record.
Okay, so whenever you connect, okay, so now my question is, so I'm just trying to visualize. So for example, I have a table filled with rows of products. Then I have a table filled with rows of customers. Then I have another table filled with rows of orders or invoices. How does it connect, and how are the record counted? How are records counted based on that? Because my impression is that there is only going to be one database, so that you have one single source of truth, sort of, and then that's
Mhm.
how we do the automation. But I just cannot imagine how we can integrate all the three tables, for example.
Just quickly share my screen,
Okay.
and I'm just going to show you guys real quick. So basically this is like a dashboard of a demo account, so nothing is live here. So for example, if I'm going to open contacts, I can see various spaces, and each of these rows is basically a record, right?
Right.
Then I can close the contacts, and I can go to products, etc., etc. So each row within all of these modules are records. And then you asked, how can I connect these together?
Okay, so are they seen as one database? So like what I understood is that, okay, so you have these spaces, right? And
Mm-hmm.
when you connect these spaces, does it become one central database, or they are
Mm,
still different databases?
gotcha. So for every data type, there's one module. So contacts, products, invoices, or you can build your own database using the no-code module for data
Mhm.
type that we don't support within the 5 basic data types. Whenever you open a specific module, you can see a connect here. And all of these data flows are connected into a contact module. And you can build automations on the level of spaces. So contacts as a module is just like a data type contacts, and spaces are databases within this module. So if I'm going to go into organize and I'm going to see, for example, space called humans, I'm just going to zoom it a little bit, humans, you can see that there are rows within this space. And then I'm just going to choose connect. And from here, I will choose a tool that I want to connect. I'm going to do the map fielding, etc., etc., right?
Okay. Okay. So okay, so I get it now. So they are in a way still three different databases, but then they are can be combined under one big database. So sub
Yeah,
databases is what we call that. Okay.
yeah.
So next question. Oh, this is an interesting one. If one does not want to use records, one just use automation operation,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's we get this a lot. So we got a fair usage policy because our partnership with Make, again being 100% transparent. So the reason we were able to get the Make engine built in is because we are a strategic technological partner of Make, and we got a fair usage policy set with Make. So whenever there is a scenario built in Boostspace integrator, it has to contain at least one Boostspace module on the automation canvas. But you don't have to store records directly within Boostspace. Basically, all you need to do is place a Boostspace module on the canvas somewhere.
Okay, so let's see what are the questions here. Okay, so this one. Okay, can you explain the concept of Cloud Master database in Boostspace?
Yeah, sure. So basically, the idea is that Cloud Master Database is similar to single source of truth, right? Like you got one space where you bring the data from all your apps, you sort it based on the data type, and then you can share the data across your tools again. I'm often using this like philosophy that the smartphones are working the same way. If you take your smartphone and you save a new contact, you can then open WhatsApp, Telegram, Signal, Messenger, whatever. All these apps are accessing your directory of contacts. If you get a new photo, or you take a new photo on your phone, again, you can open various applications, WhatsApp, Messenger, photo gallery, etc., because it's accessing your centralized database for photos. And it goes with all the other formats, right? And Boostpace is kind of like this central cloud brain for your business. You can save any data and then you can sync it back.
Okay, I'm getting some questions here that are sometimes I don't even know. Okay, so for the person who asked this, please clarify this question. So for an extra $10 pretty month each month, you get
Every month. I think
20,000.
that's going to be
I think so. Extra.
actions.
Okay.
I don't know what action mean, but for the $10 per month, you will be able to get 20,000 of either records or operations, or you can do whatever combination you want to do. So 10K, 10K, 15K, 5K, it's up to you. We got users who often requires more records because they are
Mhm.
actually, they have bigger data set, they have big data set, And then we got users who actually got like a small database of contacts, like 5,000 contacts, but they are doing a lot of automations around it and they need operations. So it's up to you.
Okay, but then $10 per month for extra 10,000 actually is pretty reasonable.
20.
So
It's 20,000,
uh,
whatever you want. Yeah.
right,
It's like, again, we want
ten
to do
dollars to
this like a,
20. Yeah, very
yeah,
very reasonable, guys. I am
yeah.
not complaining about that. Okay, so next is okay. I think we answered this earlier. Do you add integrations in Boostspace, which is not available in Make? So yes, they do
Yeah,
this.
those are the exclusives. Those are the
Right.
exclusive that I showed earlier. So if you go to our integrations listing on web, you can on our website you can actually see exclusive apps, and we are building approximately 5 apps every month, which are exclusive.
Okay. So if you add videos and tutorials explaining how to achieve a particular use case, it would be more beneficial to users. And Pabli is actually doing this a lot. They have
Hmm.
like thousands of
Yeah,
videos.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Gotcha. We get this a lot. There's more videos with Tadeas coming up. They
Mm-hmm.
will be focused more on the use case side of thing, but
Right.
again, Publi is just a simple connector of tools, so it's way
Mm-hmm.
easier for them to shoot any kind of use case. But yeah,
Right.
we are coming up.
And guys, do you know that how difficult it is to produce a video? Like, it just appears like okay, less than a minute on your screen, but there's a lot of work behind it. So please be patient. They are doing their best. I know that because I create content too. So let's see. And next question. So what are premium apps?
I think that you might be talking about the exclusive apps, which are exclusive apps just within our integrator, and then we
Right.
got premium apps within the integrator, which are one-time payment apps for approximately like
Oh.
$50, and there's like 60 of these. And that's because these apps are actually built by our partner. It's like a third-party partner, and they are building apps for a living. They basically all they do is building custom apps, and we are just like offering these paid apps to our customers.
Oh, that's actually nice because it will make work less for the users while
Yeah,
also yeah, yeah, actually I like that idea. It's like a marketplace, which you also explained earlier.
yeah,
You're going to have a
yeah,
marketplace. Okay,
yeah.
so next. So there is a mobile app and what features can we use in the mobile app?
So the mobile app is actually like a boost space. It's not like a different thingy from web experience or browser experience. So Boostspace is completely responsive. We are building it like a progressive app. So if you download the mobile app, you can actually do whatever you want within your mobile phone. But just to be 100% transparent again, it's obviously more convenient to build integration flows within your desktop than your phone. So I'm personally using the phone to do my tasks, to read notifications, and to be aware of my scenario status, if it's paused, if it's okay, and I'm just reviewing stuff. But whenever I'm setting a new scenario or integration flow, I'm using desktop.
Okay. And let's see here. Okay, so what's the next one? So how does Boostspace differentiate itself from competitors like Zapier and Airtable?
Yeah, got it. So maybe should I just share the screen again? I
Yes,
feel like right.
it is there.
So let me just share the screen again. So a pretty common question. Uh, Let me just open the presentation again. So so basically, Publi and all of these integration platforms are just like one part of Boostspace, right? Since we got the make.com integrator, we are basically like an integration platform itself. But then on the other side, we are a cloud master database. We got our data modules. We've been building Boostspace for 5 years as a cloud ERP. And within the last year and a half, we are kind of like transforming Boostspace into a data sync platform. So we got the cloud master database functionalities and integrator built in. So we are kind of like a combination of Zapier and Google Sheets or Airtable.
Okay, so Rana, I hope that is clear. Okay, then next here.
I'm just going to show you one more thing. If you go down
Sure.
to our website, there's a comparison pages within our footer, and you can
Mm-hmm.
just check all of these, right?
Awesome. Nice. Okay, then I can see the resources. You have a lot in the footer. Let me have a look at those.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And are there any ways to upgrade enterprise plan for warehouse management features?
So the warehouse management module is one of the most complex ones. We are selling these to enterprise clients here locally in Czech Republic, and we are expanding soon to Germany and Poland. But when it comes to warehouses, we are handling these on a client basis. It's kind of like more complex module, and it requires a lot of custom tweaks. So we will eventually release a warehouse module that's going to be simplified, but it's definitely not on our roadmap as we speak.
Okay, so next question. Sure. So is it possible to export records out of Boost Space and remove record automatically?
Yeah, you can do that. Sure. It's not like the easiest thing to set up, but it's possible. Yeah.
Okay. And will it be possible to reduce time frame like 5 minutes of operation execution?
Yeah, sure. I mean, this is not really up to us, but some of the apps that are within the integrator are offering like webhooks and real-time changes, and some of the apps are limited and they require like a 15-minute frequency. So
Mhm.
yeah, most of the apps will be able to do so.
Okay. So next question here is that um, can we automate Facebook, Instagram comments based on keyword, especially
Yeah.
that Facebook is actually um, they don't allow API in Facebook groups soon. So yeah, that's one thing that we have an issue about. Like even for me, I broadcast this in our Facebook group, and if I don't have the Facebook group API, then I don't know actually how to do the live streams via my current platform.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm aware of this Facebook API limitation when it comes to groups. All I can say is that it sucks. It's kind of like Twitter/X. They are actually limiting the API from their side too. So
Mhm.
to answer this question, yeah, it's possible. We got the scopes, but I'm not sure for how long.
Okay, so it will be really dependent if the API is still available or not. And it's not
Yeah.
based on Boost. It's not because of Boost space capability. It has more to do with the API.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, if there is no BS module, the scenario stops once in a day. Does that scenario automatically run on the next day, or we have to? I can't see the next part of it. Or we have to do something?
Or we have to do it manually each day.
Yeah.
So this one depends, right? Depends. So yes, you need to have a Boostpace module in the scenario on the canvas somewhere. It doesn't have to be part of the scenario itself. And if it's going to run once per day or even more, it's actually up to you and up to the scenario settings. It can run multiple times. It can run based on a trigger. It can run based on a time frame. So it's up to you.
Okay. Okay. So this next question from Chena: is Zapier agreement in near or far future when it comes to same integration automation limits, or will it have the same integration automation limits?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, Zapier is actually coming soon. We already have we already have one of our modules ready in Zapier. We've been testing
Ooh.
it. It works just fine. So you can actually look forward to more Zapier automations in the future.
So does that mean I don't have to subscribe to Zapier anymore and use Boostspace to do my Zapier automations?
When it comes to Zapier, it's gonna work different than Make,
Mm-hmm.
because Make
Okay.
we got strategic partnership, but with Zapier
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be just an integration. So you will be using your Zapier account.
Okay, so that is clear. Thank you. Then, any plan to link with LinkedIn and auto commenting based on keywords?
I mean, you can probably build it even now. I'm just gonna quickly check the scopes,
Okay.
and if it's possible
Do I
within the
show your screen
API,
to them or
yeah, you
not?
can.
Okay.
So whenever you are kind of like deciding what to build, you can always go into integrations on our website and see for the scopes. So there's like a watch post, create a text post, and you wanted response, right? So it should be like a comment or response. It's a watch. That's a form response. I'm not sure if LinkedIn supports commenting within the API, to be honest. I know where you're going with this. You want to watch posts, watch the keywords, and auto comment those posts with some message, right? But I'm not finding like an action that would be called write a comment. So I'm not sure. What I would recommend is to join our Facebook community. You can always get into the community via community.boost.space. Let me just load the URL. So it's community.boost.space, and you can either join Slack community or Facebook community and ask other boosters, and they will let you know.
And by the way, guys, Boostspace currently has a giveaway where there are 141 prizes to be won, and part of the one of the actions there is to join the community. So have a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I found out about the community. Okay, there is a LinkedIn. Okay, so for the LinkedIn integration, can I get my contacts emails via Boost Space?
I'm not really sure if I'm understanding this use
Okay,
case right.
so for example, I have around 2,000 contacts in LinkedIn, first degree connections. Will I be able to download their email addresses? Yeah, get their emails via Boost.
Hmm. So I know that there's a much matched audience in place. I'm not sure if there's like get contacts. I'm not sure
But
if there's like
Mizunur, actually in LinkedIn there is a function where you can download your contacts.
isn't it like part of Sales Navigator? Yeah, it should be, right?
No, 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 it's not part of Sales Navigator. I tried that before and it works. So actually there is a function for that, but the thing is I'm not integrating it with another. So I just downloaded as CSV. But if you want to how do you call this,
So if you're
automate.
able to actually, yeah, if you're able to get a CSV, yeah, you can for sure build this automation. You just need a CSV, and then you can, for example, automatically upload it to Google Drive, and Boostspace will then download it from the Google Drive and import it in Contacts. But there's gonna be like, I feel like there's gonna be a more like more sophisticated scenario. But again, I would recommend joining the user community and ask for help.
Okay, let's see next. Wow, we have a lot of questions.
That's good.
Okay, was as if, oh, we already explained this earlier in the pre, so I please watch the replay. The difference between SaaS Mantra deal and the AppSumo deal. Um, okay, so if the operation fails, do we receive any notification via email or Slack?
Yeah. Yeah, you receive email notifications, and based on that, you can set up next like more notifications to Slack or whatever. But we do notify via email.
Okay, so by default, the notification is via email, and then if I
Yeah,
want it
via
via
email.
Slack, I can set it via
You can
Slack
set
as
it
well.
up. Yeah.
Got it. Um, do you have video tutorials for use cases coming soon?
Yeah, coming soon, but you can go to our website and get go to use cases, and there's actually like either step-by-step flow. So for example, if I'm going to open this sales flow, you can see that it takes 4 to 5 hours or 4.5 hours to set up, and there's like step-by-step flows. If you click on the flow, you can see a specific step-by-step scenarios and screenshots that takes you through. Or you can always get in touch if you got like a specific use case that you want to set up, but you can't really achieve it. You can either contact Boostspace experts, that's the paid consultation. If there's a technical issue, you can chat with support. Or if you got like enterprise requests, you can contact sales.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so earlier you mentioned about the third-party apps where like we can pay $50 or something, and then the app can be available to us. So can anyone build third-party apps?
Yes. If the app is offering public API, you can use the HTTP module, and you can set up your own integrations.
Build third-party. Oh, I think what he meant is like he wants to build third-party apps to sell in
Oh
the
yeah, sure.
marketplace for the boosters.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
can do.
anyone can
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can do so. Yeah, if you are actually make a verified user, you can build make apps like premium apps, and we will be able to get those too, or sell those too.
Okay. Next question is if we need a few integration with our lifetime deals software and there's no integration available via
Yeah.
Make yet, how can we submit the request?
So in the footer page, you will be able to find request integration link. And we just released this, and if you're gonna click it, you can actually request a new integration here. And once we review it, you can then upvote the integrations, and we can prioritize them.
Okay, so my next question is because there are a lot of questions here. Hey, can I do this with LinkedIn, or can I do this with Kajabi, or can I do this with Breakcold? I'm just wondering where can I find the complete list of apps that we can integrate already with Boostspace? Because you have over 1,800 apps, and it's soon it will be 2,000 apps that you can connect.
Yeah, so just go to boost.space/integrations, and you can search for your app here. You can
All right.
browse by category, and if you ain't gonna be able to find your app, you can see that you can set the integration via HTTP module. You can use the webhook module, or you can contact support.
Okay, thank you for that. So a bit later, I will just do a bit of a quick check on the integrations page of Boostspace, and then we will know what we can integrate and which one not. Okay, so let's see quickly. I have to go to the other. Okay, so main differentiator of Boostspace from other automation tools is storing and organizing data. With that data, a number of advanced things can be done leveraging AI. So this is their competitive advantage. So thanks, Asif. Now, do you plan to partner with other automation application as well in addition to Make to reduce the total dependability from Make?
Yes. Very good question, Asif. And yeah, we are planning to release the Zapier modules this year.
Okay, and there is a question that Jeremy answered, but I did not question. So something is being worked on. Okay, so let's see which one is that. I'll try to look it up later. So which Boostspace module is the most similar to Airtable or Google Sheets?
Yeah. So base. Not really sure if this question seems like Darren needs to understand Boostspace a bit more. So basically, our modules are either in the like a preset format, meaning it's contacts, products, invoices, orders, and tasks, right? Like these five modules that they are pre-made, or you can build a custom database with custom module, and you can set the columns, data types, etc., etc. And every module works the same. You open the module and there's like spaces, which is the specific databases. These are like separate databases. And within each space, you can have like a different rows slash records. And all the modules work the same. And every module you can connect data, you can share data, meaning syncing them out, and you can review the data flow. Let me just reset this, right? So you can see the whole picture. This is a data flow within your space.
Okay, great. Now there are some questions like, okay, so if you cannot find the integration, so first of all, if you have an app in mind, so some people have asked for Lazada, some has asked for Shopee, and I check on the integrator, they don't have it yet. And if you don't
So
have it yet, yeah,
if you don't have it, just request it on the
yes,
request integration page.
right. So the proper way to do this is, okay, first you check on the Boostspace slash integrator web page,
Integrations, yeah.
or sorry, integrations, and then write down the app. And after you find the app, if it's there, then go ahead. You have the integration. If not, submit a request. Okay, so that's the
Yeah,
workflow.
exactly.
Okay, so when will the AI features be ready?
So we are planning to release the data transformation, or as I call it, field mapping, within weeks. So it's going to be like 5 to 8 weeks tops. Data enrichment should be around summer, and AI assistant should be around end of the Q3.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so is this built for agency mode?
It can be used for an agency mode. You can actually create more systems, then have the same email across those systems, and then you can simply swap between systems in our gate. It's gate.boost.space, that's the URL, and you can just log out of the system and then choose different one and enter the new system.
Okay, so the next question here is from Sahinur, and her question is, I have a tier 2 account and can I use it for my clients by giving them access to my workflows or automations and restrict them from performing certain actions like deleting my workflows?
Sure. So there are two types of users. A user, which is like a user who will be able only to navigate through Boostspace, and then admin, who is able to enter the integrator. So that's like the overhead difference between those users. And then you can set permissions for each module and each space. So for example, you can say that this admin or user can access space within your contact module, and he can edit, he can just view or whatever, right? So yeah, you can do these permission settings pretty well.
Okay, and let's see. So is this built for agency mode? So I think it is based
Yeah,
on
that was the
for the
case.
answer earlier
Yeah,
for Sahinur's
yeah.
question. Okay, and next thing is, so you have a mobile app. Is it on Android or only on
Yeah, it's on
iOS?
Android. It's on Android, and iOS app is coming any day now. We are already approved and
Okay,
waiting to
great.
be listed.
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
let us know once it's ready. Definitely, we are going to download the app. And what is a system in Boost Space and why is it needed on the login page? Oh, yeah, I'm also confused with that. Like, why do I need to create a system?
Oh, yeah. So basically, that's. I guess this might be a little confusing. Or
Yeah.
so basically, your boost space system is the system, but since I got access to 4 different boost space systems, I can see them here. But if you create your boost space system, you can just use that one and log in into that one directly, right? But this
Mhm.
this like gate.boost.space is used for, because obviously I have access to a lot of Boostspace accounts, so I can show you here. But if
Right.
you go to gate that boost that space for yourself and you only have one system, you will only see the one system.
Okay. So, guys, I'm dropping the link to the live giveaway, and today we are going to have a giveaway for we will have 3 winners: one tier two, and one tier three account. So please fill it up. And while we continue answering some questions, and you can still continue asking questions. All right. So yeah, so the mobile app is coming really soon. Now there are okay. So the question: do you have any plans to integrate with breakcode soon? So right now, when I check the integrations, there is no breakcode in the list. So go to request an integration on the footer of Boostspace and request from there. Next is, can I use this with Kajabi? Yes. So anything that is available in public API of Kajabi is available for integrating in Boost Space. And this we have answered. Okay. Um, Triggers. So I saw a question earlier. What are the triggers inside Boost Space? Like when we started
Okay.
integration.
Uh-huh. So this one is a little bit more technical. I would love to answer these, but yeah. So you can bring this question to the support, either using our live support
Mhm.
or just hit them up at support.boost.space. I'm not really
Okay,
sure about mobile
we'll do
triggers.
that. So easy digital downloads. I also haven't seen this one. Okay, Rafiul, if we don't have this, it's okay. Just go to the footer and request for this integration. So let's see anything else we missed. Form is not working. How can the form be not working?
This one?
That's nice. The form I sent. Yeah,
Oh,
I have
okay,
a
cool.
giveaway form for
Whew,
them.
you got me there. Damn.
No, 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 not you. Okay, so I am resending the form, and this time it's okay. It's how do you call that? It's a naked link now. It's not a shortened link. Lucky I have that on the ready. Let's see. So tomorrow about your product hunt launch. What are you launching specifically?
Yeah. So let me just quickly show you. So tomorrow we will be launching on Product Hunt. To be honest, it's actually focused on the lifetime deal that's ending. So we
Uh huh.
will be mainly launching just to make sure that everyone is able to get the deal on AppSumo. Just want to make
Mm-hmm.
sure everyone's able to even like acknowledge that we are on AppSumo. So there's not like some breaking point feature this time. Last time when we were launching, it was for the Boostspace 3.0. Now it's basically just announcing the end of the LTD. But we should be dropping tomorrow a new feature actually, which will be connected to this launch, and that's gonna be AI generated templates. So I recommend following us on Facebook, or join the Facebook community, Slack community, and follow our LinkedIn page to make sure you don't miss that.
Okay. So I did something and okay, my form again is not working. So sorry guys. This is my not my normal time slot. So okay, let's see this. Okay, now it's working. I check it now. And let's see. As if it's working now, so please try again. And tomorrow, okay. And also remember, everyone, we there is a giveaway via App Viral where you can win 141 Boost Space licenses. Really? Been late for the form? Can you try again now? Yeah, so yeah, this is what happens when we do a live. We get tech issues, and it is
Classic.
fun.
Happens every time, right?
And it is fun. Okay, anyway, while we are talking, while I'm waiting for everyone to tell me that the form is finally working. Okay, so there's another question here, quite interesting. So, can we operate this as an agency and we separate each client and their workflows from each other? So, and what would be the best practice for this? Do we build one system for each client or create a system
Yeah,
for
I
each
would.
client?
Yeah, I would do so. I mean, you could handle more clients across modules using spaces for each of
Mhm.
those clients. So, for example, you could still operate within one system, but then when you open, for example, contacts, you could have different space for each client. But at some point, I feel like it's gonna be confusing. So, what I would recommend is to have separate system for each client.
Okay,
Or you could maybe, because it can be a little costly if you're gonna have like 50 clients, to have 50 systems. That's kind of like really costly. So what I would do is I would maybe manage smaller clients within one system and then bigger clients individually in their own systems.
okay. And to be clear, for example, I purchased from AppSumo, and does this mean that okay? So these codes. So yeah, I purchased a tier 3. It's only for one system, and if I want to create a new system, I need to purchase another code. Is that right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, clear. So I think the form is working now. I can see entries coming in. 13. So tonight we have 29 people who tuned in with us. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And if you have any more questions, let us know. Um, okay, so I will answer this one. Will you be able to add new apps even if it is not yet available on Make? So the answer to that is yes. Just go to request a feature, request an integration. Let's see.
You don't even need me anymore. You can answer all those questions yourself.
Yeah, I'm in marketing too, so this part I can understand, but the technical aspect, forget it. Okay, so you join the community. So this is how we can join the community: boost.space/community. For integration is boost.space/request integration. To check integrations, we have boost.space/integrations. The LinkedIn page, we have linkedin.com/company/boost hyphen space. And for the Facebook group, you have facebook.com/group/boost space/members. So join any of those. And of course, there is also a Slack page and join Slack. I will join Slack a bit later after this. And Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now we have the people who joined the giveaway. I can see 20, but we have 29 on the live. Okay, let's download it and we will start. So thank you so much, Matt, for the live stream today. Let's start
Yeah, sure.
downloading.
Thanks for having me. Are we doing the giveaway now? Live?
Yeah, we are doing the giveaway now live. And they
Okay.
need to be saying, "Hey, I am here today."
Nice. Is that is are we gonna spin a wheel?
Yes, we are.
Nice. I love spinning wheels. Let's do this.
Oh, you love seeing meals. Okay, let's do this indeed. Okay, you will see a lot of boost space thing on my tab. So I will first remove all those tabs, close my tabs, and wheel of names. So hang in there. It'll be there. I'll be there in a minute. And by the way, how do they claim the prices?
Yeah, just send a screenshot and send it to our support. Unfortunately, we were unable to create like a redemption code system because of the
Mm-hmm.
development capacities. So basically, if you're gonna win right now, make sure to screenshot everything and send it to the support team. They will know.
Okay, so what I'll do is actually after this live stream, I will do a post that who are the winners, and then you
Yeah,
can get put a
yeah.
screenshot of that and put it in
Send it
the
to
post.
support. Yeah.
It's,
The best way
yeah.
is to create Boostspace system and then send a screenshot to support, claiming the tier that you won, and they will upgrade your system.
Okay, Aaron Sowa, you were a little bit late. How about Zapier? No, it will not be free with the tier plan limits. It may not be included, so it really depends on the contract. So watch our replay, please. Okay, now we have here. My screen is coming soon. Okay, there you go. So we have here, we have 25 entries. We have Abby, Amir, Ankit, Asif, Ayesha, BL, Chena, Darren Davis, Aaron Sowa, Inderpreet, Istiak, Jeffrey, Joginder, Joshua, okay, Mark, Mizanur, Niladrita, Punam, Rana, Rafiul, Ranveer, Sahinur, Sujit, and Zadit. Did I miss anyone? Okay, no one is saying I missed them, which is great. Okay, so let's do a shuffle. Okay, your name is not there, and who are you? So I need to know your name. So let's me look on Facebook. I can't even find it here. It's Fardin. And okay, so let's shuffle. So the first winner is a winner of a tier one account of Boost Space. Hey guys, have you? Okay, it seems that I missed a lot of names, or maybe you submitted quite late. Okay, so let's do this before we have Nur. The fun part, yes, Asif, this is the fun part. Ayasha, yeah, Niru, I already added you here. Okay, so let's start. I think I added everyone here now. So let's shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So the first winner will win tier one account of Boost Space, and the winner is Yes, Joginder.
Way,
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Let me write it down before I forget. So, Joginder, are you there? Okay, and then now let's shuffle for the tier 2 winner. So, Santosh is there, and I did not see him. Okay. Niru, your name is here already. Where are you? There you go. See? So, okay, so the next one is a winner of tier 2 account of Boostspace. So let's start. Okay, so for tier 2, we have Istiak Ahmed. Yay, let's
Congratulations.
clap. Congratulations. Let us see. Okay, so Aaron forgot. Okay, let's see. Add him here. For the tier 3 account. Okay, Istiak is there. Thank you for confirming. And thank you for confirming, Joginder. Okay, let's start. Wow, interpret. Congratulations.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, he's actually always watching each and every live stream, so you really deserve it. So thank you so much, everyone. Thanks, Matt, for your time today, for explaining to us the new features and the upcoming features, and we are all really excited. And remember, guys, tomorrow I'm going to post something about their product hunt launch, and we would be very grateful if you can support Boost Space on Product Hunt tomorrow. So that's all for today, and thank you so much. And thanks again, Matt, and thanks, Jeremy, and see you next time.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Elma. See you next time, guys.
See you.
Cheers.
Bye.